What is this? I don't remember how to do podcasts. I recently suffered a head injury. A bell fell on my head. And the thing is, people heard 2 rings. And the doctors took a look at my head. They're like, this thing is empty. And I'm like, I know that. And they're like, with what? And I'm like, it's starting to sound personal now. Like, the way you're saying, oh, he has no brain. There's no brain. Like, it's starting to kind of hurt me. Just because I don't have a brain doesn't mean I don't have a heart. I mean, I don't have a heart. It's because somebody broke it a long time ago. I'll tell you about that later, okay, kids? Grandpa's gotta go to sleep now. What am I talking about? Well, I guess, as far as I know, the way I host this podcast is I just start talking. I mean, I guess I already did it, so there wasn't that much to remember. Well, it smells nice in here. I just relearned how to light a candle. You know, we didn't get all the cool stuff that we were supposed to get in the future. Like, it doesn't really feel like we live in the future, and that's true for me, except when I light candles now, because I don't have a lighter anymore. I have, like, a Star Wars device that, like, electrocutes the wick into catching on fire. I don't know how it works. I always tell the candle, like, stop resisting, and I zap it. That's the only time I feel like I live in the future. Everybody always says, oh, they said in Back to the Future we were going to have flying cars, we were going to have hoverboards. Nobody ever says, like, oh, we'll have world peace. It seems so unrealistic. It's like, I'm pretty sure we're going to get hover cars first. After that, though, it won't matter because you can just hover over all the bombs. So, future looks good. It looks really good for everybody. I didn't vote for this. I voted for lower property taxes and higher excise taxes. So they cancel out. I wanted nothing to change in my life. You know, I saw there was something in the local paper where they were trying to fund some local project, and they were like, we figured out a way to do it without raising property taxes. Instead, we're going to raise the revenue from, I don't know what it was, like driveway taxes or something. And everyone was like, great, you solved the problem. So now they can pay for all the schools. Here's a question that you can ask if you've never been on Earth, and this is your first day on Earth. Why are schools always so broke? They're always like, we can't afford pencils because we spent too much money on markers. It's like, why didn't you spend less money on markers? And they're like, because we need this many markers. And you say, maybe you don't need so many markers. And they're like, we have 2. We have 2 markers. And currently, where I live, the 2 markers are in the possession of the 2 biggest bullies in the entire school district. You know how this always goes. And they're using them to draw dicks and penises on people's bodies. And yes, I know dicks and penises are the same. And I'm fine with it. The marker boys, they have the local police in the palm of their hands. I mean, look, you gotta do what they say or they're gonna draw dicks on you when you fall asleep. And you can't retaliate. You can't get back at them. Anyway, what was I talking about? Taxes? You know, not to get too Bernie Sanders on you, but I think you should pay more than, let's say, just as a starting point, like none at all. Because really, if you are that wealthy, then literally anything above none at all is a significant amount of money if you have like billions of dollars. That's kind of the whole idea behind marginal tax rates. And utility of wealth, as in wealth that's actually going back into circulation, which for poor people is like everything because they just live paycheck to paycheck. The money is constantly circulating. They just like kind of catch it like they're in a cash machine on a game show, and they just get it for like a few seconds at a time. They're like, this should be enough for groceries. Whereas a rich person, they just sit on the money. They just hoard it. So it's not doing anything. As for me, I have nothing. I live in an empty white plane. I can't even afford fucking geometry. So, the podcast needs all the financial help it can get. And to that end, The Purgatory podcast has recently been acquired by Sinbad Entertainment. He's the African-American comedian from the days of yore. One of the greats. We're still glad to have him with us. You know, it's weird. I can never remember if Bernie Mac is dead or not. I do, for some reason, I struggle with knowing whether certain African-American actors are still with us or if they've passed on to Tyler Perry's heaven. That's what their heaven is called. It's fucking ridiculous that he got that deal. I'm finding here, I guess there's a Mandela effect associated with Sinbad. It's the as of yet unproven 90s film where Sinbad allegedly played a genie? A non-existent movie. Wait. Hundreds of people online are convinced that a non-existent movie called Shazam starring Sinbad exists. That doesn't exist? What the hell are you talking about? Of course it did. I'm really confused by this. I don't even have time to unpack this. This is the moment of truth for me. Bernie Mac, are you alive? Oh. He died in 2008. What the hell am I talking about then? Bernie Mac? He's so fucking dead. He's been dead for hundreds of years. 2008? Feels like he just died like 5 years ago. That's the weird thing. It always feels like it was 5 years ago. But I think this is some Mandela effect thing. And I'm just gonna cope by saying I'm weaving in and out of different realities. It's much easier to accept than being wrong. I mean, that's basically, if you do believe in Mandela effects, that's basically what you're saying. You're like, there's no way I'm dumb. That's not to say there aren't some Mandela effects that are difficult to explain. So Bernie Mac is my own Mandela effect. But don't let Tyler Perry find out about this, or he'll call it a Tyler Perry's Mandela effect. It's like you had nothing to do with it. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Hey, it's me, Bernie Mac.
No, I'm not doing this. Okay, so we got no calls on the podcast this week, I guess. I carved out a little time to get a call, but I'm not doing that. No fucking way am I touching that. So we'll just sit here in silence. We'll have a little sustained silent reading. You can look at your phone. Honestly, I'm giving you permission. You don't have to feel guilty about it. Pull out your phone. Look at it. Feel the dopamine. Feel it. Do you feel it? Okay. Check all your apps. Just open every single app and see if anything's happening in there. Okay? You can look at it for as long as you want. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna make you feel bad. Got nothing going on? Go into the settings. Have a poke around. Make sure all the gears are turning right in the little icon. You gotta keep an eye on them. Sometimes I'm afraid they're wrong, and the phone's gonna break. Well, I do have to call on someone who I can confirm is alive and well. He's the host of Time Check. His name is Slurp on Lipstick. He's been going around to elementary schools. He does raps to teach kids about time. I've heard the overall reaction has been negative. I hear there have been attempts on his life by the school children. It's really bad for him right now, and he needs our support. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Slurp on Lipstick. Give it up. T to the I, to the N, to the E. It's so easy to rap about time. Because you can just start every rap with, well, it's time to bust a rhyme. I guess it's time to talk about time. It's a great opener. That gives me time to think about what I'm going to do next, because I freestyle rap to the kids. Some of the kids have said, like, the pace of the rap is sluggish at best. I'm pausing a lot in between, trying to think of what to say. I'm not really on the beat at all. It's usually just kind of a lost, like, muddled mess. One of the kids said that verbatim to me. He was 4. Oh, my rap teacher's calling. Damn it. I'm taking rap classes for my producer uncle. He's a producer who goes by Uncle. But he also happens to be my uncle. It's really confusing. Hello?
Talk to me.
What do you mean talk to you? You called me, man.
Come up with a rhyme right now. Do it. Do it now.
I like ham because my name is Sam.
Fuck you. Do it again.
You put me on the spot.
That's kind of the point.
I'm the time guy. I like clocks. If you want this to rhyme, then tick-tock.
It's alright.
Well, you do one.
Huh?
You do one then. I've never heard you rap.
I can rap.
Well, do it.
I'm more kind of on the theory side, though.
What? Okay. Look, man, it's hard getting a government job. I gotta keep this because things are rough right now.
Wait, you're doing this for the government?
Yeah, the Department of Time. They're sending me to schools to tell kids about the importance of knowing what time it is. Don't react like everybody else.
Look, I never thought I'd say this, but I think you're just, you're too boring to rap. You have no inner world. You just look at clocks.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What do you do?
I don't know, I rap.
No, you don't!
Fuck you!
Hey, do you want to know what time it is?
No, I already know. It's 9:09.
The time is 9:09 p.m.
I know.
My oh my, it's that time again. Where ghosts and ghoulies scream and shout. You bet your ass there's zombies about. Look to your left, look to your right. Count your hands and toes and take a big bite of a muffin or...
Alright, I gotta get going.
Okay.
Yeah, keep working on it, okay? You'll get it.
I'm sure I will. Thank you. And I should mention that this week I was at the school where my 7 young identical sons attend classes. It went poorly. They argued with me about time. They challenged every point I made. It was like being grilled by like a Senate committee. They were like, why is time so important? Who cares about time? What if you don't know what time it is? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't know what their problem is recently. Yep. They're calling me right now. I told them not to communicate with me outside of Xbox Live chat. I don't know why, but it's just where I feel like I can express myself the most freely. Hello?
Hello, Father.
Hey, do you guys have any feedback for me? Any probing questions about time or, anything I say?
Look, we're just trying to impress a girl with our intellect and inquisitive natures.
Oh no, I knew this day would come. Of course you're all gonna have the same crush on the same girl. You're the same dude 7 times.
That's kind of our whole thing.
Maybe you guys just rotate, like one of you hangs out with her each day?
Actually, we really didn't think of that.
Well, who is this girl?
She's some sort of bookish goth.
Bookish goth? You guys are 6.
You're 6.
Okay, but you guys can't rotate with me, okay? I need eyes on all 7 of you at all times. Like, sometimes one of you wanders off and you, get stuck in a bush.
Yes, we become inert when distanced from the hive mind field.
Yeah, you guys said that during the assembly. You scared a lot of people when you said that. You understand that?
But it's one of the things Alicia said she likes about us.
Huh. I don't know if she's right for you. She sounds kind of toxic, but... Anyway, that was my 6-year-old, 7 young identical sons. I just said 6 and 7 in quick succession. You boys have anything to say about that?
Father, we have moved far beyond the 6, 7. We have eclipsed your understanding of the world. We are bright light expanding into the future while you're dust.
Hey, I'm regular age.
What is regular age?
Just the normal age to be. Like average.
Okay.
I'm of average age. Don't hang up on me. They hung up. They've been getting on my nerves, but at least now I know why. I understand. I've been there. Whereas I just get on people's nerves for no reason. It's just because I'm evil. I'm the Wario awaiting my Mario. It's little known in the lore, but Wario predates Mario. The whole time he was like, why do I have a mustache? And then when Mario came around, 2,000 years later, as prophesied, he was like, oh, I get it. That's why I have a mustache. Because I'm evil against that guy. Anyway, if you want to check me out outside the podcast, you can just hang around a school all day. I'll probably show up. If there's a problem with you hanging around a school, then you know what? That's the woke police for you, and it's the regular police. Sometimes I think they're in cahoots. I'm Slurp on Lipstick. Thank you so much. This has been Time Check. Give it up. Give it everything you got for Time Check. You can give it more. Come on. No? That's exactly the amount they want to give. Who am I to challenge that? Anyway, I have nothing going on for the rest of the podcast, so, yeah, I'm free for the rest of this. I got nothing going on. We could get lunch or something. Do you want to get lunch instead of the podcast? Let me put it to you this way. Would you rather be having a sandwich or listening to a podcast right now? To anybody who says to me, why can't I do both? I have nothing to say to you. You win. I have no argument. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to argue with myself. I mean, if I'm arguing with anyone, I'm arguing with myself. And I'm winning. I'm taking that guy to the cleaners. I'm making him look like an absolute buffoon. Oh, Susanna. Couldn't afford any other songs, so I can only do public domain. I don't know why, but the way I said that, it sounded like something a guy would say, like setting boundaries before getting in bed with a girl. I was like, all the stuff I do in here, it's gonna be public domain, just so you know. As if it's like possible to do something in bed where a lawyer shows up and he's like, that's trademarked. It's like, really? Because I've never seen anyone do this. I thought I was breaking new ground. What else is going on? A lot of Mario trivia is getting dropped on this episode. I love it. I think real-life coins should make noise when you receive them. They should go bling, bling, bling. Why can't we have that? Because we live in hell. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the biggest change we've ever done. We're keeping the pennies, but we're gonna make them go bling. And everybody would forgive him for everything if the pennies made that noise. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that. And if all goes well, the people of Iran will be liberated and they can get blingy coins too. But first, they have to face the Koopa King of Western imperialism. And it's gonna throw hammers that deal a lot of damage. I actually heard somebody say, well, hey, prove that the Iranian government is being honest when it says it's not developing a nuclear program. Prove it. It's like, that's not how this works. You're the one making the claim. You're the one assuming they are working on a nuclear program. The onus is on you to prove that. Have you seen anything? Have you seen even like a satellite photo of something that looks like a nuclear weapon? So that's obviously bullshit. Secondly, you're saying you trust Netanyahu, who's been saying Iran is 2 weeks away from a nuclear weapon since as far back as 1995? You implicitly trust him. Why? Was he giving you any reason to trust him? So that's obviously not the real reason. And we found out the real reason is they want to do the end of the world. Which is now, like, obnoxiously obvious. Like, I don't even know why I'm bothering to talk about it. Like, I need to be on Piers Morgan or The Five on Fox. Like, I just need to be in a room of people yelling at each other about this. I don't even want to hear myself talk. It's just cathartic for me. It's just animals making noises. It's like a nature documentary of, like, antelopes gathering in a pool of water. Like, to an alien, it's like, that's what we sound like. And I want to be the correct antelope. I don't want to be the ad hominem antelope, and I don't want to be the one that does the genetic fallacy. I just want to be correct. Hold on. Getting a call on the Purgatory Podcast phone line. What is somebody... Am I going to be censored? Am I going to be shut down? Hello?
Hey, buy us a beer. You better do it. You better buy us a beer.
What? Who is this?
My name's Robert.
My name's Jobbert. We're the Marker Boys.
Marker boys, man. We're marker boys.
Oh, you assholes. You better turn in those markers.
What are you gonna do about it?
I wouldn't want to have to put a dick on your face.
Your energy is really unsettling. Can you...
I'm just always like this. I was born during a thunderstorm.
I don't know what that means, but...
You better get us some beer.
I'm not buying you beer. You guys are 12.
What if we draw a little something on you when you're asleep?
Well, you know, people don't talk about this enough, but it's a crime to break into a person's home to begin with. So you should be behind bars. I don't know why they're treating you with kid gloves. I guess because you're kids. That makes sense.
We're not kids.
We're boys.
Yeah, boys are kids. You fucking idiot.
Hey, don't be mean to him.
You guys are the ones threatening me. Look, I'm not gonna commit a crime, but if you want me to Venmo you, $20, you can do whatever you want with it. Do you have Venmo?
We have Minecraft Venmo.
Minecraft Venmo?
It only works in Minecraft.
All of our money's in Minecraft.
I liquidated everything I had, but I dumped it into Minecraft money instead.
That's a terrible decision. Also, what did you liquidate?
My Roblox bucks.
Make it $50 and we'll call it good.
Wait, no, you asked for beer originally. You don't need $50 for beer.
Make it 75.
You know what? If you want to draw a dick on my face, draw a dick on my face.
You're gonna be the laughing stock of your workplace.
Shit, you're right. Okay. 75.
Deal.
Alright, what's your Venmo?
Ass, butt, titty. Wait, did you say what's my Venmo or what's my password?
Why would you tell me your password?
I'm just a kid, I don't know.
Like, you guys aren't just gonna take the $75 I give you and convert it into Minecraft money, are you?
It's pretty expensive to feed our Minecraft families.
Yeah, all the shit you buy in Minecraft has gone way up. It's responding to real-time markets.
Wow, they must have added a lot of updates since I last played, because I don't remember that.
I bet there's a lot you don't remember, you old piece of shit.
Dude, I'm 35. Wait, no, I'm 34. Fuck. Look, just email the Purgatory Podcast with your Venmo, since you obviously aren't cybersecurity savvy.
Well, I think our work here is done. Consider yourself unmarked.
Yeah, see you later. Or I guess I won't be seeing you later, thank God. That was the Marker Boys. This podcast is in the public domain. You can play this like on an NFL broadcast. They don't have to get the rights to it. And I've said, hey, are you guys interested in like piping in my podcast during football games? And I sent them all my podcasts, and they replied 3 years later. They're like, I finally finished listening to every single episode. And I said, what'd you think? And they said, no. This just isn't good for the NFL. My podcast has nothing to... It's not affiliated with the NFL. I don't even know if you're allowed to say NFL. Because doing so might be NFL. Not fully legal. But a little bit legal. Like, it's weird because I put a copywritten song in one of the episodes, and all it did was it blocked listening in Russia and Belarus. Nothing else happened. I was like, I can just do whatever I want? And so I immediately ran into the streets naked, and then it was like, oh, so I can't do whatever I want, but I can play 20 seconds of Werewolves of London, and nobody's gonna shoot me. I mean, somebody might shoot me for another reason, but it's not gonna be Warren Zevon. It's gonna be my nemesis. Wario. You thought people have unique nemesis? What you don't understand is everyone's nemesis is Wario. He's the archetypical villain. Satan was based on Wario. So, I put this on Facebook because I'm trying to make this make sense to me. I said basically the muddled explanations, lies, and lack of clear objectives in this war, as well as the human sacrifice of 165 Iranian schoolgirls, are inexplicable on the surface because the instigators can't tell you what this is for. They're following an eschatological roadmap under the belief they can trick God into kickstarting the end times, and the foreign-occupied US government is using your tax dollars to find out if it will work. So, what's the fact check on this? Because they basically said that's what they're doing. You had Pete Hegseth like 8 years ago talking about building the third temple. You have Mike Johnson talking at this event where someone's delivering a speech about killing the red heifers. And then the complaints about leaders in the military talking about bringing Jesus back. So, like, how are you supposed to respond to that? I don't know how you can keep going to work and, like, giving these people your paychecks so they can actively kill you. And actually, I mean, it's not even a new thing. Everybody knows they're evangelical Christians in the government in high places. But this is much weirder than just evangelical Christians. It's actually not ultimately about Christianity or Judaism. It's two puppets on the same hand. This is like when George W. told French President Gog and Magog are back at it in the Middle East. It's like that's all that these fucking weirdos care about is prophecy. Pete Hegseth literally goes up and says we can't have nations following prophetic delusions having nuclear arms, except for the ones that already do. Those religious zealots, they're grandfathered in. The irony is, it has to be on purpose. This is from the Guardian article. President Jacques Chirac wanted to know what the hell President Bush had been on about in their last conversation. Bush had then said that when he looked at the Middle East, he saw Gog and Magog at work. But who the hell were Gog and Magog? Neither Chirac nor his office had any idea. This is like a fucking weirdo who knows a lot about, like, hentai coming up to you and just talking about all the characters right away. You're like, well, slow down. What's even the plot? We should start a new social media trend, hashtag Team Gog, hashtag Team Magog. Let's just hash this out internet style. We don't have to destroy the entire world. I live there. I'm still using it. I'm not done with this. Big shout out to Sinbad for helping financially back the podcast. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to our listeners, and it means a lot to everybody who saw Shazam on opening day. They're no longer with us. They've been wiped from history. It's as if they never existed. Their names lost to the palimpsests of time. Oh, you know what? Speaking of degraded palimpsests, the Purgatory Podcast is now available on vinyl. We actually reused old vinyl. I don't even know how that's possible, but apparently there was still like an old imprint on it, and it turned out to be an artist from the 1920s called Wacky Jack and the Nightmare Circus. It's really scary, but it's low enough that I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. I took a recording of my record player. Tell me if you can hear anything weird.
The Purgatory Podcast. I'm the host of the Purgatory Podcast. Today I ate a salad. I ate a fried salad. It was really good.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of hear it. So if you want our haunted records, you can buy those at the merch store. As for me, I'm gonna hit that dusty old trail home, partner. Safe travels. That's me saying bye. I just gotta get on my trusty steed here and head on home. Oh shit, calm down. No! Whoa! You're so mad for an imaginary horse.